And when you're diving in strong currents, when something goes wrong with your air supply, it can be very, very dangerous and very, very difficult. Santha and I did upwards of 1,000 dives all around the world, 200 of them in Japan on the extraordinary underwater structures that are found off the island of Yonaguni. We've been into high-risk zones. We've literally again and again put our lives on the line to try to research this story properly. You know, I'm not some dilettante and just some shallow person who is just looking at stuff and coming rapidly to conclusions.
A keyboard warrior.
The conclusions that I've come to are a result of decades of dedicated work, which has exposed both me and Santha to great risk on numerous occasions, but we're willing to take that risk because we feel it's right to pursue this inquiry and nobody else is really pursuing it. That's why we spent 7 years scuba diving. Not enough marine archaeology is looking at the submerged continental shelves. And if we can find structures that are indisputably man-made, for example, the Great Stone Circle off Akajima in the Kerama Islands in Japan, there's a depth of about 100 feet beneath the surface. There's an enormous stone circle with multiple other structures all around it. And even the most skeptical geologist who I took there could not claim that that was a work of nature. That was made by human beings. And therefore, it was made about 12,000 years ago, judging from the depth of submergence. We dived in Micronesia. We dived in the Mediterranean. We dived extensively in India. There's a tradition of a lost city called Dwarka up in the northwest of India. We dived there with the National Institute of Oceanography. And indeed, there are enormous structures underwater at Dwarka.